What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Trader J and today we'll be doing a Monday watch list to see what trading opportunities we have in the markets at the moment. So let's get straight into it. The first pair we have here is silver USD. Now the reason why I'm looking at this is, of course, we can see the price is currently rejecting off the 20 EMA on a daily time frame. Now, I'm not sure where it will go just yet. We'll probably have to wait for the candle close to know exactly where we are going. So because the price is actually under the 20 EMA at the moment, we can go down to the 4-hour time frame and see where or what it's doing. So as we can see, that the stochastics is overbought at the moment, so there is a possible chance that it will reject from here. Also, if we pull a little box here, we'll see that there's a resistance level just there, and we can see where it might actually reject from. So here, the first candle is, of course, it's rejecting off the resistance there. But again, we'll probably have to wait to see on daily time frame if we can get a candle close. That's a rejection candle just under the 20 EMA. I wouldn't take it just yet. I'll probably wait for a little bit of consolidation before taking this trade. So maybe just wait for the candle to close under that 20 EMA on the 4-hour time frame, and there's your trade, possibly. Moving on to GDP USD, so pound USD. Again, same thing. Price has dumped, came back up to retest the previous support, which is now resistance. And we're possibly having some rejection candles that's going to be printing, and maybe some more further downside. So again, something we'd probably have to wait on the 4-hour because we're under the 20 EMA. On the daily, we can go down to the 4-hour and we can see that again, the stochastics is showing overbought. So probably be waiting for some consolidation candles happening here before we see, hopefully, a bearish engulfer, and that's where our entry. However, targets doesn't look too great considering there are major levels of support just under where price is, so the risk ratio won't be that good. Just thought I'd put it in there and see where price does. Moving on, we've got GDP, so pound Singapore. Same story, same deal here. We've got major levels of resistance or support right there, around there somewhere, I'd say. Good to line graph, can see that, yeah, it's about there. We can see that there are major levels of support just below us. So if we can get the price to come up a little bit higher, around there somewhere, there may be a short opportunity, but still too early to tell. Next, we've got corn USD. Corn's not really doing much. I'm just waiting for price to break that trend line there. As you can see, it's steadily moving up. There's a resistance level just above that where price has struggled to push up before, has finally made it up, however started to pull back, and then resistance, which was support, has again turned into resistance. Again, we'll have to wait and see what price does here. We're coming pretty close to something happening, considering again price stochastics is on the overbought area, and also the 200 EMA and 20 EMA is lining up where price it's kind of consolidating just around that area. So should we get a break below that with a consolidation candle closing, I may consider taking a short here. However, we could also wait for price to go down and come back for a retest before taking it down further. Really depends what price does at this stage. Moving on to CAD Singapore. Now CAD Singapore as well has been in a long-term downtrend since May of this year. It's broken the 200 EMA to the downside, however found rejected of these major lows right there, bouncing back up. Now should price break up, come back up, and then retest this trend line, then you could have your possible long opportunity right there. Targets probably at the previous highs. Stop loss around there somewhere, 5 to 1, not that bad, but we'll have to wait. Probably not going to happen until next week sometimes, possibly sooner. Next is Aussie New Zealand, which is one I've been watching pretty well for a pretty long time now. As we can see, price has been in a very stable downtrend going all the way down to these lows right there before bouncing back up past the 20 EMA. So here, because it's above the 20 EMA on the daily, we're sticking to the daily time frame and waiting to see some reactions of this level, hopefully, or even sooner. As you can see here, the previous candle printed red. Now we just have to wait to see what the next candle prints. If we see a bearish engulfer, this could be a possible entry right there, but a bit too soon. We may, the more ideal situation would be some consolidation happening there, although there isn't anything to consolidate around in this area. A better risk ratio would be to wait up there. However, I'm not really too sure if price would get that high. We'll just have to wait and see. Next we have Aussie USD. Now Aussie USD has been acting a little bit funny. So it's come down again, steady downtrend. It's broken the support right there, so it's come down, retested, and flipped the support into resistance, and then has come down further. Now, when at this stage, what happened? It started to flick back up, get rejected off of 200 EMA, and then come back down, and then again follow its downtrend. It's currently bouncing off the 20 EMA, so there could be a possible short right there. If we put your stop loss just above the last highs, we can see that there is a possible short entry there. Again, too early to tell. On the 4 hour, we can see it's overbought. It could be a possible chance for a short there, so we'll just have to wait and see in the next coming days what price does. Second last, we have Aussie CAD. Now Aussie CAD was one that was watching for a while now, where around these areas for a short, which I didn't unfortunately take. Would have been a good short if targets were down there. I can't remember exactly why I didn't take it, but it's still been sitting in my watch list. Unfortunately, the move has happened and price is due, or it looks like it's due for a pullback. So I'm not currently interested in this position as there's nothing here for me. I might just actually take that one off my watch list. Last we have Pound New Zealand. This is one that I was in not too long ago. On the 4 hour, you can see that my entry was just there, hoping for a rejection of the 0.618 or 0.5 fib levels to go down further. Unfortunately, it didn't do that, and it actually consolidated just above the 200 EMA on the 4 hour and then pushed up to take us out of this position. I'm still looking for an entry again. As you can see, price is printing some pretty nice pin bar candles to the downside at the 200 EMA on the daily. So I might wait to see maybe if we can get a nice bearish engulfer here. I might look for entry there. But again, it's a bit too soon, I think, to take this position to go down further. Again, on the 4 hour, we can see, yeah, so lower highs are happening here. But again, there's just too much noise happening there, so I might just wait to see a clearer sign to enter this position. If you guys have any pairs you guys want me to look at, please do put it in the comment section below. If you enjoy the videos, please give me a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.